once again to our channel, Akosua TV. On Akosua TV, we talk about sustainability issues. When we talk of sustainability, is you taking action or you doing something, producing something, and thinking about the future generation or the next person beside you, how your actions are going to affect the next person beside you or the future generations. Therefore, whichever action you take should be a positive one, should be able to affect the future generations positively. And today, as you already know, we always talk about sanitation, how we can keep our environments clean. Because we always have this Japanese word, eshofoni. Eshofoni means you are one with your environment. Therefore, whatever you give to your environment is what comes back to you. So if you produce dirt, then expect that dirt will come back to you. In a can, you say ni ube dwebia e na ubetra. So today we find ourselves in Ashaiman New Town again, and we would have an engagement with the current assembly member of Ashaiman New Town in the name of Honorable Mr. Na. And my name is Akosua Fenhe Dora Lawe. You're welcome to our channel, Akosua TV. Today we have with us the assembly member for Niman electoral area in Ashaiman in the name of Honorable Emmanuel Na. You're welcome to our channel.
Thank you very much.
On our channel, Akosua TV, we always talk about sustainability issues. The main focus is on the environment. We are trying to turn conscience into action, just as the Earth Charter says. We should be able to turn our conscience into actions. Whatever we have in mind, we should be able to take actions to bring positive results in our environment. So today, as we have you with us, we go from community to community to see how far sanitation issues are going on there. And we know that when it comes to sanitation issues too, then we have to fall on the assembly, the representative for the assembly in a particular community.
Okay.
So as a representative of Niman electoral area, we would like to ask you how the assembly is faring when it comes to sanitation issues in your electoral area.
Thank you. Sanitation actually is a big problem in my electoral area, or let me say Ashama. My electoral area will not be left out. Actually, you walk around, you see how littered the environments are. People throw refuse anywhere, and it's a big challenge. You see gutters, especially when it's raining, people throw refuse into the gutters, and in the end, it ends up flooding into people's or causing floods into people's homes, which of course we need to give an attention to. I have been fighting against it, but to what extent would that be? We need a bigger hand, the assembly. Most of the times I want to be factual. My assembly mostly look at the main market. That is where they go to do clean up exercise and the like. The government has initiated this monthly clean up exercise stuff. But do you see that? You live here with me in Ashama. Do you see that? No, it's not going on, and it's a big challenge we also need to take a look at. As you speak now, most assembly members are not able to organize clean up exercise regularly, not because they don't want to, but because the cost involved is just too much. People are no longer going out to do things voluntarily. When you organize the camp, you have to pay them for it. Even the refuse that they make, you have to pay them for it, and it's becoming a big challenge. Aside that, you as a member who organize the cleanup exercise, who have to fuel the truck,
refuse truck,
before, and each time I organize, I pay not or I spend not less than 300 Ghana cedis for fuel.
Okay.
So it is not encouraging for us to be doing that frequently. So these are the challenges we have, and assembly is not doing its best when it comes to sanitation issues here in Ashama.
Okay, so I would like to ask that, is it the responsibility of the assembly to fuel that refuse truck? Because I've had that experience with you before when we organized a cleanup exercise in one part of our community, Ashama Newtown. We also faced that challenge. One point in time, I paid. The second time, you made the payment. So, whose responsibility is it actually to do that?
I think assembly's responsibility, but that is not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying.
What may be the cause of this challenge or problem?
I think poor leadership. Poor leadership. Let me be factual. It's poor leadership.
So we don't have the good leaders out there to take initiatives when it comes to community engagement and then sanitation, right?
Yes, I think so. You see, mostly, let me say, about 90% of the technocrats who work in assembly don't live in Ashama. So they don't feel what we feel. They are not seeing what is eating us up. So we must give some attention to that. The government, if you work in Ashama, you should get an apartment in Ashama.
Okay.
So you also feel what the people are feeling. Okay. But if you work in Ashama, you don't live in Ashama, whatever goes on here is your back case. That is what we are seeing. And that's the result of what we are witnessing now, which we need to make sure that thing is ironed.
Okay. Let me come to the community members. Do you have any, let's say, initiatives to engage the community members as in a form of education, that even when your frontage, there's a gutter at your fronts, where you have your shop, your home, or where you even set a table to serve food to people, that they should always make sure the place is neat. Because sorry to say, when you walk around this very community in Ashama Newtown here, you see that a lot of people sell by the roadside. A lot of people have shops by the roadside. Unfortunately, the gutter right in front of them are choked.
My sister, don't even continue. Let me just help you, making it short for you. I have been giving them education. I've been doing engagements with the people, community associations and the like, educating them. But you see, the law enforcers are also not doing their best. Somewhere last year, a department was inaugurated, which is by the regional minister, Operation Clear
Frontage. Yes.
The officers who went for training and passed out, are they doing that? Are they enforcing the law? No.
Mr. Nawe, so we have officers who were trained for that.
Exactly.
So where are they?
You see, go to our traffic lights, go to main station, you see them arresting taxis, trotro, and the like, instead of being in the community to enforce the law, that they claim their frontage, or the residents claim their frontage. But what do we see? At a point in time, I mentioned this. I told the regional minister in a meeting we had with him at Tema, and I reported to him that the people who were trained are not being used for the purpose for which they were trained.
Mr. Na, I'm a bit surprised, because if you are trained to do something, are they paid?
Yes, they are paid. They are on IGF.
Wow.
Internal Generator Fund is what is being used to pay them.
And that
you see, we have city guards who are responsible for these taxes and the like. So why do you add the law enforcers for this in operation create frontage, why do you add them to go and do same? Are we being serious at all?
Uh,
What kind of country is this?
so we also have this Earth Charter initiative in education, okay, where you can also teach sustainability in your various schools as well. As to you talk about cleanup exercises, anything concerning sustainability. We have the tree planting aspect, we have the cleaning exercise aspects. The training should, I think now we should take that into our education system.
Okay.
Now there's nothing like that in our education system also. But I also know you very well that you also own a school as well.
Sure.
So after this engagement, I think we would have another engagement that we can also engage your students to take up such initiatives. Gone were the days I used to see students in town engaging in cleanup exercises, but now no. Now that the environment is so dirty that sometimes you pass somewhere and you can't even breathe.
I think it's a good thing. Let's push for it. I'm into it.
Okay.
I know when it comes to sanitation, you know me for some time now, time memorial, that when it comes to sanitation, I don't joke with it. Yeah, so I'm for it.
Okay. So we've spoken about the assembly. Mr. Na, what do you think is the way forward in terms of community engagement since those task forces are not doing their job? The work also needs to be done.
At least now you know. And as a national TV, I expect that you also carry this story, fly it for whosoever is in charge or who need to know that the law enforcers are not being used or they are wrongly used. Start pushing those in charge to do the right thing.
Okay, so would that be the solution to the problem?
Yeah, it will not give 100% solution, but at least 70 to 80%. It will put fear in people to do the right thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome, my dear.
Thank you for watching Akosia TV. We'll bring you more of such conversations on this channel. Keep watching Akosia TV. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much.